What are the lingering questions about the JFK autopsy? What are the lingering questions about the JFK autopsy? The autopsy of President John F. Kennedy, conducted after his assassination in 1963, remains a topic of intense debate. Several unresolved questions continue to intrigue historians and medical experts. One major question revolves around the direction and nature of the gunshot wounds. The official autopsy concluded that Kennedy was hit by 2 bullets from behind. This aligns with the findings of the Warren Commission. However, some witnesses and experts have raised doubts. They suggest that the wounds, especially the skull wound, could indicate a shot from the front. Autopsy photographs and X-rays show a large wound on the front right side of the skull. This contradicts some eyewitness accounts that described a rearward skull injury. Another unresolved issue is how the wounds were handled during the autopsy. Testimonies indicate that the pathologists may have faced restrictions in their examination. A non-physician military officer reportedly ordered them not to dissect the back wound further. This could have clarified the bullet's trajectory. There is also conflicting testimony about whether the pathologists were aware of all the wounds, such as the throat wound, during the examination. The authenticity and completeness of the autopsy photographs and brain evidence also raise questions. Some investigators doubt that the brain photographs in the National Archives are genuine. A laboratory technologist who assisted in the autopsy claimed that very little brain matter remained in the skull. This suggests extensive damage that contradicts some official reports. The disappearance of Kennedy's brain from the archives has led to theories that it was removed or hidden to conceal evidence. There is also controversy over the bone fragments found at the assassination site. A fragment recovered near Dealey Plaza was identified by some experts as part of Kennedy's skull. However, others argue it came from a different part of the skull than the autopsy records indicate. This discrepancy has been cited as potential evidence of a cover-up. Finally, the overall conduct and transparency of the autopsy have been questioned. The autopsy took place under military control at Bethesda Naval Hospital rather than in Dallas. Some believe this arrangement allowed for manipulation of evidence. The secrecy surrounding the autopsy photographs and reports has contributed to ongoing suspicion. From a 1960s nostalgia perspective, the JFK autopsy reflects the era's mix of trust in government and the growing skepticism that defined much of the decade. The unresolved questions about the autopsy symbolize the tension between official authority and public doubt. This period marked a time when many Americans began to question the narratives presented by those in power. The mysteries surrounding the autopsy continue to capture the imagination and highlight the profound impact of JFK's assassination on American society.